Hi, welcome to Stephen Joyce's 3-Minute Book Review. Today I'd like to talk about The Survivor Personality by Al Siebert. The subtitle probably says a lot about this book. Why some people are stronger, smarter, and more skillful at handling life's difficulties. So in this book, Al talks about the importance of the resilient personality. And in fact, the whole book is about resilience. Resilience is basically the process of being able to bounce back in the face of adversity. So one of the things that Al talks about is the importance of learning from experience, and being able to learn from experience makes us in turn more flexible and adaptable. So the more flexible we are in response to life's adversities, whether they be professional or personal, the more able we are to respond and recover from them. The analogy that comes to mind in terms of the overall book is the difference between an oak tree and a palm tree. In a great storm, the oak tree will be able to put up with a lot of pressure, but eventually it reaches its only option as it falls over. Whereas in even hurricane winds, the palm tree bends over even in a slight wind, but severe winds don't knock it over. It just bounces back when the wind dies down. So this is the essence of resilience, and Al explores it very carefully and very well in his book, The Survivor Personality. He produces a lot of real-life examples and breaks out some of the major factors that make for a resilient personality. One of the other things he does is he emphasizes the importance for us to devote ourselves to making the world a better place for others, which in turn makes a better world for ourselves to live in. He also talks about the term being synergistic, and defines being synergistic as how can I interact with this situation so that things turn out well for everyone. So looking for synergies, which is probably another way of defining win-win situations. One of the things that Al emphasizes is asking yourself how you are uniquely qualified to what to do in your current life situation. And he gives us an example, a gentleman called Jim Dyer, who retired after 31 years as a state employee. Jim went on to found a foster parents association. He did this, he says, because I know how bureaucracy works, I know how to interpret rules for the good of other people. So this is an example of resilient personality, Jim adapting to retired life by offering to be of service to the system that he was living in. Finally, one of the other ideas that Al offers here is the importance of resilience in health. And he refers to Siegel's work, where they explore how people respond to dealing with cancer. And he says that basically 15 to 20% of patients will basically give in and fold under the pressure and die much earlier than they probably need to. A much larger percentage of people, about 60 to 70%, will cooperate vigorously with their doctor, but give in completely to their doctor's wishes. A much smaller percentage, and this is the group of people that Siegel had got very interested in, are exceptional patients in that they are unwilling to be cooperative with negative diagnosis. And it was this kind of person that Siegel actually founded the National Network of Groups for Exceptional Cancer Patients, because most hospitals and physicians did not support the spirit of uncooperative patients. Many of these would fight their illness in a very effective way because of their uncooperative nature. So, surprisingly, this becomes an interesting part of the resilient personality. All in all, it's a very interesting book in terms of how we can be more resilient in times such as these. Being more resilient is an extremely important quality. This has been Stephen Joyce You can reach me on my blog, gettingclevertogether.com. I'm the author of Teaching in An Tilla Fetch, Developing Collaborative Intelligence at Work. Thanks for stopping by.